It's time for a long-term review of the Manfrotto MVH502A fluid tripod head. I've been using two of these units since April of 2013, and it's time to look back and see how well they've performed and held up in the field. The MVH502A is amongst the first of Manfrotto's Pro series of tripod heads to be made in China, and it shows. To begin with, every single one of these MVH502s have about 0.5 millimeter of unobstructed play at the ball when the pan head's resistance is at a minimum. Not even my simple, and by comparison tiny, 701 HDV ever had the slightest bit of play in it when at its lowest resistance setting, regardless of whatever ridiculously overweight camera I'd experiment with. On the other hand, the results from the 502A are jittery and unsatisfactory. This applies to both the integrated ball A model and the flat bottom AH. In Manfrotto's defense, they were kind enough to send me a second MVH502A, but the replacements had the same issue. The MVH502A has also proved to have a very frustrating tripod plate. The smooth satin-back finish of earlier Manfrotto products has been replaced with the Chinese subcontractor's interpretation of this same finish, a rough bead-blasted flat black on the plate and the same finishing gray on the head. The combination is the most friction-prone setup I've ever had to work with. The finish has since worn down after hundreds of cycles, improving smoothness, but it still does not come close to earlier Manfrottos. Granted, both of my 502As have proved good performers in the field with no further issues. Still, the perfectionist in me is far from satisfied. Whether you can overlook the flaws of this tripod head is up to you. Thanks for watching, and be sure to see our expanded review on the MVH502A at Man with the 5D and our upcoming review of the all-new Beach Tech DXA Connect audio adapter.